Hi everyone, I'm about to do the tutorial on this absolutely gorgeous butterfly, and I have put a little hanger on it just for now, but it can be taken off. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I am going to take you through it stage by stage and or step by step. I'm going to I'm just let me show you this. I went for my picture doing yesterday, you know, for the passport. It's now gone off, ladies, so I should wait. You should get that back shortly. But how stupid can one get? I got into the booth, I sat down, I put my money in the slot, and then it said, please remove glasses. If you're wearing glasses, please remove. So I removed my glasses, and then it says, follow the instructions on screen. Well, I couldn't bloody well see them, could I? And look, oh, I'm dropping everything. I look like a blooming convict. Look at that. I was shouting, Raymond, because he's outside the booth, and he put his head in the curtain. He went, what? I went, I've got to take my glasses off. I've done that, but I can't see the instructions. I thought, how pathetic. Why do they think people wear glasses? It's so they can damn well see. Oh, dearie me, what a carry-on. Get back to the tutorial. Now, I'm going to tell you the things you're going to need to make that particular butterfly. Okay? You're going to need, now I have a template. This is the butterfly template that I have. It's absolutely gorgeous, quite big. And you need 2 of those. Okay? You need one slightly smaller than the other. Because that is, what you do is, when you've finished, because of all the lace and everything that you're gluing on, and all the bits and that, you need to sit that on the back so it hides all the mess and tidies it up. So you're going to need 2 butterflies, one slightly smaller than the other. Just mark on it which is the back so you don't get mixed up. And that's my template. You're also going to need, so that's the butterflies, you're going to need some gathered lace. Some nice pearly bling. Don't use the pearls that are big. You need delicate pearls, what I call, you know, tiny pearls. So you're going to need some of that. You're going to need some spackle, or you could use another medium. It doesn't matter. The background effect is however you want it. I use the spackle because you can twirl it and whatever. You can do all sorts with it. Excuse me. You're going to need some stickles. Now, I've got 2 feathers out. I may use them, I may not. And I won't be using the whole feathers anyway. You need a bling for the very centre. Excuse me. I've got 2 wings that I've taken from another butterfly. So I'm going to be using those. I've got the back plate that's going to sit on the butterfly. And I've also got that butterfly, which I'm going to add to that. Look at that. To bling it up. So I might not need that, but I will need some pearls running up the middle. So we'll see. I'll see how it goes, how it looks. Oops. I've got some of these out. I don't know why. I like the colour purple. I'm doing a purple butterfly this time. So I might use them, I might not. I've got some perfect pearls, and this is the blush. Nice blush one. I've already made the antennae, and what I do with mine, I put the tiniest dab of glue on the antennae and I stick the bead on first. So I've got that made up as well. Going to need the brush for the perfect pearls. Pencil if you're going to have to cut yours out, your template. Couple of paint brushes. And then some paint and scissors. And that's what you're going to need for this tutorial. So if you want to go along with me, go and get your stuff, because you can always pause the video when you're, you know, stage by stage. So that's the stuff you're going to need. Run along and get them, and then let's get crafting. Okay? So first of all, what you're going to do, and put everything to one side. Okay, I'll just pop them there. Move those out of the way. Put them safe. Start with a clean surface. I've marked on mine which is front and the back, so I'll put that one out of the way. Over there. And what we're going to do with this now is to spackle it. So let me just put all these bits here. So you don't do anything else apart from get some... I mean, you can spray it. Once you've got this on and dried it, you can spray it. Doesn't matter. Whatever suits you. Now, oh, sorry, you need a spatula as well. So here we are. I've got my spackle. Now, I'm only working bits at a time. And all I'm going to do, you don't need a lot, is just to spread that on like that. Just making sure you're covering the surface with enough to work with. Don't worry about going over the edges, that doesn't matter. Because that'll peel off or cut off, one or the other. So I'm not doing too thick a layer. I mean, you could do it as thick as you want. I just want to make sure that I've got the whole thing covered. Right, so what I'm going to do now, because you get this all over you, right? I'm just going to clear my knife off. I'm just going to do that with it. If you haven't got enough on, pop a bit more on. In fact, I might do a swirly pattern. Might not. It can be as rough as anything. It doesn't matter. I mean, look at that. I like that. Do it however you want. Right. Then what you're going to do when you've got all of that on, you dry it. And you dry it till it bubbles. It's just started to bubble. It's not completely dry, but it doesn't matter. Take your main colour, okay, and you'll need your paintbrush, fairly thick brush that'll, you know, spread further. Ooh, purple, purple, purple. And then all you're going to do is just stipple it. Don't brush it, because you'll brush it off. Just stipple it. So these, you know, I do try and bring you a tutorial that's easy to follow, and I hope that people try this. Now, I've just thought of something. I was talking to Darlene Mitchell not long ago on Skype, and my idea is, if you want to try this, or you do try it, send me a photograph of your butterfly, and then I will add that picture, send it by my private email, and I'll add that picture of your butterfly to a film that I'm going to be doing on these butterflies that everybody's doing. I want to do it so we can have a record of all the butterflies that have been done. Like this, I mean, with this tutorial. And what I want to do, with your permission, I will choose the best one, the best butterfly, not the best, the one I like for my magazine, for my next magazine, because this tutorial is going in my magazine, my next one. I've already got one due out. I'm just waiting for the book to come in, and then that's ready, and you can download that, or you can buy it, or whatever you want to do with it. So, but for the next one I'm doing, I'm going to put this tutorial on there, and I'd like to put one of your pictures in of this butterfly instead of mine. Well, I'll put both in, actually. I'll do both pictures. So please try this butterfly and send me your picture, and I'll add your picture to my magazine. I want to start and do some things like that with the magazine, because I can put anything I want in it. And wouldn't that be nice to have your pictures in print? I don't mind doing that whatsoever. Okay? So if you want your picture in print, send it to me. Right, so that one's done up to now. Oh, look at that. Waste not, want not. Just going to wash my brush. Ready for the next, because I'm going to put a lighter purple on, but not just yet. I'm going to dry this off. And just a little tip, if you can't draw a butterfly, because I drew mine by freehand, and you don't feel confident enough to draw one, find a butterfly that you like, a butterfly shape, a picture, plenty on the net, print one off, fold it in half, pop it on some card, because this is card, draw around it, and then cut your butterfly out, and you've got a perfect butterfly. How's that? Make yourself a template as well. Whatever I do, I make templates of everything. Right, so that's that one. Now I'm going to go in with the lighter one. This is the lavender. And I'm not going to do much to it. I'm just dabbing it all over, basically. So I'm only putting the tip of the brush in to do this. Yeah, she's thinking now, is it going to look like that shabby one? Patience, patience, girls. Watch and see. Right, so just quickly going over it with that. I know people are going to say skinflint, so I don't care. Every bit I save is less I have to buy. Take your original colour. You need a bit. I've just washed my brush. And you're just basically dabbing over that. Oops, fibre or something in that. You only need a little bit of the paler one showing through. There you go, I'm happy with that. Don't need any more. Not enough to clear up that. So, all I'm going to do is dry that. Just got time. Right, what I'm doing now is I've got my homemade stickles. Just pop some on. And I'll just work that in. You can still see the colour through, so that's perfect. And it just glams up the butterfly. Ooh. I hope I don't run out. Hopefully that'll be enough. Don't do down the middle, because you want your embellishment to stick. And I've got a tutorial out on how to do the stickles. And Laurie, if you're watching, darling, you bought me the gun, the glue gun. You know I'm ever so grateful for it, but it blew yesterday. Was it yesterday? The day before, and I had to throw it out. Hubby went and bought me a new one yesterday, and I'm having to stick to the old one because it's the nozzle isn't right. So I will be getting myself a couple while I'm over there. I'll stick with this little one for now until I get there. So I'm really sorry, but it used to heat up pretty, you know, quite a lot. So I don't know what was wrong with it. It could be that I'm using the wrong adapter. So I'm really, really, really sorry about that because I love that glue gun. Anyway, that's enough on that. And what I'm going to do now is to dry that. I'm just going to leave that a minute to one side. Put that there. Now, this is the centre thing that I'm going to have here. And for that, I now need to add a little bit of lace. Oops. So I'm going to glue on the lace like that. Right. Take hold of that. Sorry if you're not watching. Oh, burnt myself then. Just fold it over on the corner as you do it, like that. What you're doing is you're bringing it up and over, and it makes that corner. Like that. Like that. And then all I'm going to do is to chop that off at the end. Okay. And that's fine. I'm happy with that. So next what I'm going to do is to glue that on. Glue! Glue! I need more glue! And just put like a cross in the middle, because you do have to hold that. Push that down, bind your fingers, or it's still going to be hot. To make sure that's stuck down, I need something to hold that. Let's just do that. Check the time. Yeah. Doesn't matter about the glue bits on this, you can scrape them off. You're just getting that to stick. That will be hidden anyway. And clean all them bits off later. I get absolutely blathered in glue, me. And then the next thing what we're going to do is we're going to put these wings on. Just a blob in the middle. I'm going to pop them wings like that. It's because it's still hot. There, like that. Now, I don't know. No, I'm not going to do that. But where did I put my bling? Here we are. I'm going to put my bling in the middle. That's just to get that. And pop that in the middle. Like that. And then all you do is to bend the wings up to make it 3D. And while you're doing that, just squash that down in the middle. Like that. So you've got that. Isn't that pretty already? And then what you're going to do, clear the glue! Now what you're going to do is just to measure the pearl string. I mean, it doesn't matter, you can cut it a bit longer if you want, but I'm measuring it. What I've done is I've taken the pearl string, I've popped it underneath there, because that's where I'm going to have the first one. Then I'm going to have one there. I need to cut that shorter. One there, like that. Oops, sorry, I got that wrong. That's that one. And that's that one. And then one here, which is about there. Just cut that one a bit shorter. Another one. I measure them because I don't like to waste. But any loose bits or any oddments I put in a jar anyway. So what you're going to do then, sorry, is do exactly the same for the other side. Silly Nana, just done that two of it. Because I'm not thinking. So you need 2 for the bottom one. You need 2 for that. And then we need 2 for there. And you just tuck them under the lace basically. But this is the stiffer pearl. You know, you really do. And if it was the looser pearl, you'd have to glue it in. You'd have to glue them down. I might still have to anyway. Anyway, so that's that. So our next job is to attach these. And all I do is I just glue the last pearl, or the first pearl, whichever you want to. You get enough glue on that, lift up the material and pop that in. And I might just have to glue that down. Okay? So that's that one. If you try and do it with spaces, try and keep them together underneath, if you know what I mean, so that you get the fan. So if you do it too big a space between them, they don't fall right. Like that. And these are so quick and easy to make. They really are. Like that. I'll cut all the excess off, that's no problem. Again, just do this one. Like that. Make sure I can get under there, pull the lace up. Like that. Oops, a bit big. You can press that down then. Like that. Like that. You might have to glue those down. Just a touch, smidgen of glue on the ends, that's all you do. But I'll level them off first. And like you say, just do this. Like that. And just poke that one underneath. Like that. And the last one sits just there. Okay, so just let that dry a minute. You can take all the excess glue off and whatever later on. So you want timer on? Yeah, I'm alright for a minute. So what I'm going to do now is just make them slightly smaller than the actual size. Okay. Glue! It's a bit small. Like that. That'll do. And then just do these. And I'll leave them like that. So what I'm going to do now is just to make sure that these do the second beading, because that way, yeah, that's there. So you only need a smidgen. Like that. I think basically we'll just use the big ones. Do the big ones. Right, what I've done now is I've just lifted up this wing and I've just popped a little bit of a marabou feather there just to be different. And I'm just about to do the same with this one. And I just put a smidgen of glue there. Take the marabou feather, pop that in, lay it flat, and then push that down. And leave that to set like that. And there you go, you've got that so far. Now, turn the butterfly upside down, and what you're going to put on is, first of all, we're going to add the tassel. And we need to, as long as this bobble bit doesn't hang down too far, I usually just put it there between the two wings. Like that. Brush that. Once it's started to dry, you can tap it. And it'll just help that stick. It'll be secured anyway. And then what we're going to do is just to put some blobs of glue either side. Whichever way the pearls curl, pop them on. You need 4 strands. You don't have to have them all different, but I've cut mine different lengths. I may change the length of them once I've got them on. Okay? Once I turn it round. And then all I'm going to do is to add the lace. And to do that, just you just have to be careful. The lace has to go over everything, so just really, really be careful. Now the guideline is there, so don't let that go over that paper. Like that. And it's to turn a corner, just slightly gather it. like that. And then I snip mine off because it's hard with that corner there, and I just start again. Like I say, just keep going and use this as your guide so that you see the paper. So you don't want it puckering, so you want to pull it in and gather it a little bit with your fingers. And just do a little bit at a time. It's, you know, you don't have to. I just pinch mine in like that. And then just snip that off and start again. Like that. See what time I'm on? 2 minutes. Should be able to get this finished. It's just easier to snip it off and start again. You get to pull it as you're going, nip it together as you're going around the corner. Gather back in it. See, it's puckered there a little bit. I haven't done it enough, but never mind. I'm just showing you how to do this. Okay. And what you need to do, snip that off. Like that. Take that bit out, and then while you've got it like that, take the back panel run your glue round like that, place it onto your butterfly like that, turn it upside down and quickly press to secure. Okay, and then you just lift your butterfly wings back up, put your shape back in them or whatever you want to do with them. Fluffing my feathers back out. Not quite what I had in mind. There. Lift this. And here we are. All I've done now, I've fluffed up the, or picked up the wings on this butterfly. Everything's added on, and I've just put the pipe cleaner on the back here. I could have added a chain, but I've just put a pipe cleaner on this for now. one of these is going to be a gift for somebody, and then if they want to put a chain on it, all you have to do is peel it off the back and do it then. But right now, I'll just show you them. They are stunning. One's in white lace, one's in cream lace, as you can see. I do like the white lace better, although I like the purple colour. That's my friend Glenda ringing, so I shall speak to you all soon. Have fun. Send me a picture when you've done it, and we'll put it in the book.